Hey, what's up YouTube? It's me, White Sushi, and today I'm gonna show you guys an interesting build, or rather a challenge, not really challenge build. I mean, it's challenging, but it's more of like an discussion build, kind of. I will explain to you guys why, but I'll jump straight into the relics. For my walls, I'm gonna be using squire blockades with this totem. For my towers, weapon manufacturers with this mark, as well as a Skyguard tower with this medallion. Alright, so let me just switch my characters out to what I really want to be using, and that should do it. So this build is all about proving to you guys that you do not have to use no increase on weapon manufacturers, or rather you do not have to abuse the bug and you can still win anyway. So for each lane, I have it set up such that there's 3 weapon manufacturers and a wall, pretty much. I have 2 for this lane just because this wall helps to prevent EMP kobolds from destroying the sub. And every other lane is literally just 3 weapon manufacturers with a wall. So what made me want to do this build is because I've been on a lot of, kind of Reddit live streams and the Dungeon Defense 2 Discord channel, official one. And a lot of people say things such as, oh, weapon manufacturers, a lot of people are abusing no increase, and that you need no increase to kind of get weapon manufacturers to work. But that's not true. No increase definitely increases the efficiency of the build, but it's by far by like no that's it's not that it's definitely not necessary. I was a little bit distracted here because apparently a lot of lady also running through the wall from this area. Actually, it's kind of odd how they run through it from here. So, but I'm just gonna keep a closer eye on this lane. So what I'm gonna do to make this more interesting, instead of just doing 3 weapon manufacturers, is that I'm actually not gonna spend the rest of my defense units. As you guys can see, I'm just gonna use 710 DU, and that's about 300 DU that's unspent, which I could do like 10 flame auras just to make this build even better. And of course, I'm not doing this in solo, so with 4 people, this enemy levels are gonna be about 8,000, twice of that of like a solo run, and almost there. Just to prove to you guys that weapon manufacturers definitely do not need no increase to do well. And I'm just gonna show you guys a few interesting things about this map if you're new to Cal 7. If you guys watch my Twitch live streams and stuff, you guys will be used to this build by now. But for those of you guys who have never watched my live streams, who have never watched any of my older build videos and stuff, just gonna show you guys something while I upgrade this wall. So for this lane, it's kind of interesting that Lady Orcs can kind of glitch through this area, or rather here. Like there's a lot of ways that Lady Orcs can get through this wall, basically. So what you want to do is to have a third wall here to prevent them from actually going through this blockade. I've tried doing a wall in between here, like this gap here where Lady Orcs tend to run through, as you just saw. I tried doing a wall there and then realized that the wall was taking way too much damage. I did not feel like repairing my wall that much, so I'm doing it like below. But of course, if you don't have like a solid DPS character, definitely go for a wall here, because then if the Leos get here and then you don't have any damage to deal with them, you will not be able to kill them here, but I do, so that's what I'm going for. Since if you have a wall here, it's not going to take extra damage from the EMP kobolds bombing this wall as well. Like, that's what I'm trying to avoid by doing a wall below. Just gonna repair a little bit. I'm not sure how well geared these guys in my game are, but of course if you're doing a Chaos 7 with better geared players, then it's gonna be a lot easier than what I have right now. Like as you can see, I'm running around trying to repair my walls because they do take a bit of damage from Lady Orcs. However, if I'm doing like 5 weapon manufacturers per lane, they're not gonna take any damage at all because that's overkill. Right now, there's actually a bit of challenge per se, just because I'm doing only 3 WMs. But it's quite apparent that 3 WMs are absolutely not necessary. I mean, it's like no increase, guys. You guys have seen how strong no increase are, and I do agree that it's strong, but it's definitely not needed. As you guys can see from my build here, only building with 710 DU actually out of the total of 1000. For added challenge, as well as doing this in a public game. So there's a lot of factors that are actually just making the game harder at this point. But of course, all these are gonna change once the patch hits, which I have no idea when it's gonna hit actually. But let me just kill this roller. If I can get a good crit on my charge shot, he will die. But unfortunately, I did not seem to get any. It's fine to be honest. I'm just gonna let the roller break the wall, then hopefully it moves up, and then I'll just kill him with my monk. Seems to be some guy alive here. Let's finish him off. Switch to the wrong character. It's gonna go for monk, but I guess Squire is not the best for dealing with rollers just because they don't do shatter damage. Alright, so you guys have seen the build. I'm just gonna talk a little bit about stuff on the side, stuff that I want to talk about. So today I got a shard that I've actually not seen much before. I have no idea why, but I don't recall seeing it. So I just got this shard. It lets my mark target or something for apprentice go up to increases it by 2 at the base level, and it has about 14 upgrades. So I have actually no idea how much targets my apprentice can target if I actually equip a mark like that. But I was just thinking about some interesting combos with it, especially since there's another shard for towers that allow towers to mark targets for you. So that's gonna be interesting. So you can just kind of be like an AP apprentice and then just stand, in the middle of the map and then press your 1 and then kill everything. And I don't know if that's viable actually. I would wanna upgrade some gears to test it out, but patch is gonna hit and I don't feel like actually investing any resources right now just because I wanna wait for the patch and stuff. You see, this lane is a bit risky because Lady Orcs tend to walk to the side, but actually it's actually safer here, ironically, even though you see that the icon is already like behind the wall or something, but that's just because there's this weird gap here that Lady Orcs tend to stand at. But it's completely safe to be honest. No, have a Lady Orc here, they can actually walk past unless they push each other off the side on the left. So I'm gonna just quickly kill the other bosses. Apparently there's an assassin on me, that's annoying. That was a little annoying. Like the assassin's hitbox plus my own hitbox kinda made it such that I wasn't able to get through the gap between the ogre and the wall, which resulted me in dying to a hit from the ogre. Just gonna kill this guy as well. Nice. So this looks like a questionable wall placement, but it stops Lady Orcs from glitching through, which is nice. You know what's interesting, guys? I've never actually seen this many Lady Orcs glitch through here before. Like today is literally the day I've seen the most of them glitching through. Probably because my wall placement is a little bit off. Usually I'll place it a bit further away, which helps to prevent like another pixel or so-called gap, which is really weird to be honest. But I guess this also goes to prove that Lady Orcs has a particular, or rather peculiar hitbox. Since as you can see here, there's no way my character can walk through here, but Lady Orc just kind of goes over it really easily. Yeah, so it's really weird here. And as always, we're down to our last wave, so I'm just gonna this guy just say hi White Sushi. Do I know him? Use a range shot for yes, I did. And we are on our last wave again, and I would just like to thank all you guys for watching my videos. I know there's some dedicated viewers by now that's just checking out all my builds. And as usual, my Twitch channel link will be down in the description along with my Facebook page. Mostly I use my Facebook for Gwent stuff. Gwent is a Witcher 3 card game I used to play, but I still keep myself updated with their news because it looks really good, and I would love to give it another try after the open beta hits. Other than that, do check out my Twitch page where I stream Mondays to Fridays, sometimes on the weekend as well. But usually on the weekends I do casual games if you guys are down for that. And I also do a lot of viewer games with my viewers. Doing Chaos 7 with you guys is a lot of fun. Get to hang out and talk about games while we do it, so that's even better. And also if you're down for some nightcore music, I kind of play them on my stream as well. And yeah, so this build works. I'm excited for the patch. Not sure about you guys. You guys can jump on to my Twitch channel to talk about it there. And I think I'll see you guys either in my next video or over on my Twitch channel, where I should be going live in about less than an hour. I'm surprised that this video actually only took 10 minutes. I was expecting a longer run, to be honest.